they don't know, now you know. COS, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man? Sitting here with King Black. How's it going right here on MUHLARKEY with Markie, man? You know what time it is. What's going on, King Black?
What's going on with the world? It's your boy King Black, JNMG. You know we in the building,
Most definitely. Always a blessing to have you, man. Definitely, been back and forth with the contact. Finally got all the details right now. You in here, man. Always a pleasure, man.
Facts. Honor to be here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Tell the people where they can find you at social media. Give yourself a shout out, bro.
Oh, facts. So you can follow me on Twitter, King Black, JNMG. You can follow me on Instagram, King Black _JN, or Facebook, King Black Boy. I'm on all social with major platforms right now: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play. So, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much search King Black and almost find me. You know what I'm talking about? Anywhere.
Yeah, just like that. Go
Facts.
search my man up. Look my man up on all the platforms. Go download my man stuff. Stream my man music. Let's get this party started, man. Right here on MUHLARKEY with Markie. King Black. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Right into question one, man. I'm going to go ahead and start it off with you. What age did you start rapping, bro?
I started rapping, I say like around 13, 14-ish is when I actually started rapping. Because before then, I used to sing, believe it or not. I did poetry and whatnot too for a little while. So once puberty kind of hit, you know what I'm talking about, I figured out that I can actually rap. So I've been doing it for a little minute though.
Real deal artist.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, just like that. Next question I want to get into you, with you touching base on that one. Man, so who influenced you, you know what I'm saying? Who inspired you to, who's in your tape deck, who's in your CD player?
So at that time, you know what I'm saying, actually tapes was still popping, you know what I'm saying? And the first tape that I ever bought that really kind of like pushed me was Big Timers. You know what I'm talking about? Birdman and Manny Fresh at the time, to Get Your Roll On. That joint was busting. So like I remember walking down Chicago Avenue in Chicago, summertime, me and my older brother, R. Dot, you know what I'm talking about, on a journey to this little city sports store. Okay, at this time you can get like clothes, shoes, food, pictures, tapes, the latest CDs, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing a song, and I went down there and I'm like, dude, I gotta get this tape. So once I heard Get Your Roll On like 30 times, I'm like, bro, I can do this. You know what I'm talking about? And like,
Right.
that's been a huge influence like for a while. Cash Money, the whole nine.
Really turned you up and really elevated. When you heard that, you was like, man, this is me.
Yeah, because it was different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Chicago, but I do listen to a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, other artists. But we was more so banging, like, you know what I'm saying, the Twisters and everything like that. So when I heard that, I'm like, for me, this is different, bro.
Yeah,
and it's from the South.
Yeah. It was that time. You was on, that was Midwest music, so you had Midwestern ears.
Facts.
And you heard that Big Timers, Manny Fresh, and
I'm like, wow.
where they from?
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all wow. I like what y'all talking about.
Facts.
I feel you, man. Next question I want to get to ask you is, who in your family, man, told you to keep going once they found that you had this special art form? Who in your family told you, man, keep doing that? That's nice.
I mean, I got a couple people. Shout out to my little brother, Nunu, you know what I'm talking about, back in Chicago. Happy birthday to him, you know what I'm saying, January 23rd, stamp that, you feel me? And my older cousin, Aunt, you know what I'm talking about, because my older cousin, Aunt, bro, like, he sang as well, you know what I'm saying, but he's a lot older than me. But when he knew that, you know what I'm saying, I can actually freestyle and I can actually put songs together and make actual songs and whatnot that made sense, he's like, cuz, you got a gift. And my little brother, you know what I'm saying, he's just super, you know what I'm saying, like, promoting with me, you know what I'm saying, he's super just in tune with everything that I'm doing. So, like, them two right there is my biggest inspirations and my biggest motivators as far as in my family.
Definitely what's up. Your brother always like your right hand. Then you got somebody else that your family ain't really like your brother. They family like, man, that's still the left hand. You know, it's always good to have them real solid support statements, and not just somebody that's gonna be a yes man to your cause, but gonna give you the facts when you need it and give you the raw when you need it.
Oh, I've definitely gotten text messages and phone calls like, bro, that ain't the one. Scratch that, do it over. You know what I'm talking about? And I like that because it lets me know that it's real and it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, yes, man. I don't need somebody in my corner like, oh, that song is dope. That song is dope. Song is dope. Whole time, them songs was trash. You feel me? So they would definitely keep me in check and be like, nah, bro, do it again. Back to the drawing board. Good try, though.
Yeah, and that's how you stay consistent when folks stay real with you in your corner. I want to get off into some other stuff, man, and talk to you, man. How was it working with a director like B-facesmall?
B-Face, man, he's a cool dude, bro. Very down to earth, man. Easy to talk to, very understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? it was like a blessing for me because I'm not from here. So when I get a chance to work with different directors and different artists and whatnot, regardless if it's a track or a video, it's always a blessing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me networking. But I consider that's a brother to me. That's one of my guys right there, man. Yeah. Great quality work. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Easy to work with. Just a fun person in general. That's my dog.
Yeah. Open-minded as they come, man.
Facts.
You can't ask more than that out of a director. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Next thing I want to touch on base with you, man. Keep Up in June. How was that going on for you, man?
Keep Up in June. You know what I'm saying? It was going. I mean, it's still where it needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? It's still something that I want to grow more. It's kind of like something that I'm just basically nurturing right now. You feel me? A lot of things need to just marinate and grow before it becomes what it needs to be. Yeah. And that's just one of those things.
Yeah, you gotta water a plant. Just ain't gonna grow off something like
Facts, you know what I'm saying?
Just like that. I want to touch base with this, man. Is Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie or Tupac?
Yeah.
It kind of depends on the mood that I'm in because both of them was great pioneers. They both basically had the same statements, but just different ways of going about it. So if I had to, I would go with Biggie more because he gives me more of like a chill type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It gives me something that I can just like wake up, bump to real quick, get my mind together and everything like that. Pac is gonna be more of like for me, like if I'm trying to get turned. You feel me? If I'm in that mood, but I would probably go Biggie over Pac personally.
Yeah, definitely. You know, to each his own, but that definitely feel you on that because both of them got their own avenue.
Yeah,
they fit down. But such pioneers, they mountains had to collide.
Exactly.
But I want to touch base on with you, man. Is in 2020, how did COVID-19 affect your networking, or did it improve your networking for real?
2020 was a little bit of a both for me. I had a lot of things planned that I had to do in 2020. I was supposed to have been in Pennsylvania back in June for an award show that I was performing at. Also, I had to be in Georgia a couple days after that for a rare yellow carpet event that I was going to perform in. And it kind of like hindered that when it happened. But it grew my networking a lot more because I had a lot more time to get on Instagram and Facebook and reach out and try to seek different fans that I didn't have or different producers that I wanted to work with or stuff like that. So as far as like 2020, I loved it and I hated it. I think I more so loved it more because it put me in a position to say there's other ways that I can be out there. I don't always have to be, you know what I'm saying, on every stage or in every city and whatnot. I would love to be, but it's not the case right now. So it taught me a different avenue, you know what I mean? You just adapt. I adapted.
Yeah, adapt to the nerve that you get. You get
Facts.
the pages, read the pages what you got. Don't read nobody else's pages.
Exactly.
So yeah, like I was saying, I want to get to know how is the growth and the difference between when you started then and where you are now?
I would say from then to now, I've definitely matured when it comes to the stuff that I write, the craft that I do, the music that I write, even the stuff that I actually engineer myself. Back when I first started recording, I used to engineer off a little old Dell desktop, you know what I'm saying, with like Mixcraft or something like that, something cheap. And at the time, I thought it was dope, you feel me, using a Radio Shack microphone and no pop filters, you know what I'm saying, none of that. And it was like while playing a PlayStation 2 now, horrible, but it was a start process. Now, it's just crazy of the things that I can do now and what I've done. I've actually won awards for engineering and whatnot, even for Artist of the, slept on Artist of the Year actually too.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, just the concepts that I write about, the topics that I write about, I've seen a tremendous growth from me talking about the streets and gang banging and selling drugs to more so of more heart-filling songs now. I have more commercial music now, more songs for females and relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely took
it varies. You just ain't gonna spit. You ain't just gotta rap about one thing.
Right. It's important to grow with time, especially with your craft. You get what I'm saying? As the game gets older and older, you got to be able to transition with how the game is moving. You may not flow the same way as some of the new artists is or rap the same way, but you got to still be able to keep up with some of these younger cats as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, true facts, man. Next thing I want to get off into, like I say, man, Don't Cross Me. Take me on that story.
That was a project that, shout out to Z-DOH, man. Z-DOH, he hit me up one day and he was like, man, Black, I got a track that I want you to do and I just want you to slaughter it. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna shoot a dope video for it. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple days. So I ended up getting to the studio, you know what I'm saying, relaxing, chilling, turned the beat on, played it for maybe, I kid you not, maybe 5 to 6 seconds into the beat. And I automatically knew where I was going with that. And I wanted to basically set a tone for King Black that, you know what I'm saying, regardless of whatever music that you heard, I can still get gritty with the best of them, you know what I'm saying? And basically just putting a stamp that this what that is. I mean, the explanation is kind of in the name. Just don't cross me because I'm a savage with this music.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And Z-DOH doing what he doing on one side and you doing what you doing on the other side. No wonder it turned out the way it did because the point came across vivid and everything was explained down to fine detail.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun shooting that video. Shout out to Mickey Cakes as well. She actually helped out on that video as well. So it was a collaboration of 3 dope people putting together a super dope idea, and it just came out phenomenal. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you working with dope people like, you know what I'm saying, Z-DOH or Mickey Cakes and whatnot, and you just get the energy and the vibe that they will give off in a room, and explosive things can happen, man. Like I said, shout out to Z-DOH, man. That's a good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Mickey Cakes, another good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely worth that. Be around good people in their craft, and then coming up, when you get all that collective creativity coming all together,
right, it's
something special. So, shout out and kudos to y'all, man, because, you know, everybody can come together, but everybody can always meet when they come together.
Facts.
Next question I want to roll off with you, man, to get back to the topic on our base questions is, where do you see yourself going in 2021? Like you say, in 2020, you had a lot of shows already booked down, but due to COVID-19, you couldn't do that.
Right.
But now, hopefully, things might stay the same, but things might also change. So if you see things changing, what do you see yourself doing in 2021 that, man, you know, get you back on that pedal?
I mean, right now, I got a few things I'm actually working on right now. Shout out to Harsh Realities. We got a couple things that's about to take place here in the next month or so. So some big announcements with that. Right now, I'm taking more approach to the business side, seeing how I can grow my company and whatnot, make it bigger than what it is, learn the algorithms of all of the social networks when it comes to promoting and everything like that. So I see myself becoming more in tune with the business side. You feel me? As well as just keep pushing out music, but learning the basis of both sides of the playing field. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you got to take that time to know that just as well as become an artist. That's how you don't get messed over in the game and everything like that. So I see myself on a bigger platform, more music, more videos, but yet my online presence is going to explode. Right. I can just say that.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely on hopes. Once again, man, here with King Black, man. You know what time it is right here on MUHLARKEY with Markie. Everything you giving us, everything you telling us, man. I can't wait to see nothing but the success you're going to have in 2021, man.
Facts, thank you.
Especially with all your creative design. One next thing I want to touch base on, man. How about your features in the city? Have you what artists have you worked with inside the city?
I work with a couple artists. I work with Preston HD. I work with Bam. I work with Scotty Hustle. I worked with Princess Drip. I have worked with Young and the Dunn. I worked with Mickey Cakes. We have a few joints actually dropped. I mean, there's quite a few artists.
Yeah, that's quite a few already right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little catalog you got yourself right there just to work with features inside the city. So that's always a plus and a win-win. You already did that creativity with those artists, so I'm already knowing the artists you got coming up. There ain't nothing but pure creativity going on, man.
I mean, yeah, facts.
Yeah, just want to say, man, thanks for coming on the show today. Nice having you, man. And like I said, it's been a real blessing for you coming to the stage, blessing us, man, like this for the interview.
It's been an honor to be there. Hopefully I'll be back, you know what I'm saying, with an update on what's going on with King Black.
Things only go up after the MUHLARKEY with Markie interviews, man. Best believe that.
Facts.
Once again, King Black right here on MUHLARKEY with Markie, man. Shout out, salutes, boss.
Y'all know what it is,
What are you doing?
Nothing, just watching this MUHLARKEY with Markie. Have you checked out the new episode?
I haven't.
They compared to shit like the Army, the Navy, the Marines. You might have heard of them. You know what I'm saying? We're a whole battalion.